Oh, maybe you should take your Revengeance on it.
Quiet, guys. The very important story is playing.
Are these pre-rendered cutscenes, or will Raiden show up in his
Yes.
poncho? Damn. That would just be amazing. It's like seriousness, poncho.
I can't hear what's going on in the game at all.
There are black people talking.
Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Oh.
Oh my god, Ted. Please.
I'm putting it down. Putting it down. Just had to roll up the bag for freshness, okay?
At the expense of our ears.
Oh, I love that fucking sheet. Man, this game is quiet.
Yeah. Jetstream Sam. Such a short-lived character. Only one game. Yet I love him.
The best fucking weapon ever.
How do you miss with that high a caliber?
Ninjas.
They're shitty cyborgs. What do you want?
I don't even think the bullets were the right size. This thing should be like fist-sized bullets.
Oh man, one of my friends is apparently cruising around LA with Timmy from The Whitest Kids You Know. What a dick.
That fucking smile.
I can't look at him the same way ever since that baked beans skit.
I... Oh. Yeah.
Kind of burp a little bit every time I see Timmy. Armored semi-truck?
Stay calm, we're gonna die.
Not just an armored semi-truck, it's an armored semi-truck hauling balls.
He's got friends. That's great. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, unfortunately, during this opening, I have to use all the, like, default shit.
Yep. I love this fucking suitcase.
Why does he have bubbles for shoulders? Like green ooze bubbles?
Because shut up.
He looks older. Like a lot older. But he's a cyborg, so he doesn't seem like he should age.
The upper half of his face ages.
Skin cells still die, probably.
I guess, no, Ted was right. The upper half of his face does.
Or maybe nanomachines, just
So-
fix the aging.
On Revengeance mode, all of these guys give one-hit kills, and they randomly throw a gecko at you too.
Huh.
That shoots missiles at you immediately. It is not nice. Fuck your cars! And trees! Timber.
Wow, I did not expect you to be able to cut that down.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is the theme of this game.
There's a reason the words "cut what you will" are on the box.
You didn't need that leg.
Can you like cut off a dude's legs and he'll still try to fight you?
Some of them, yes.
I know that'll work with the geckos.
I don't think so.
I've seen it. They just like lie there and try to shoot you with
I'm just gonna skip this part.
It's weird that the cutscenes come through like flawlessly, but the action is terrible.
Yeah. Don't know what to say.
Metal Gear.
I have to admit, like, the first time I played this, all of the pre-rendered action scenes I kind of, like, ignored and, like, checked Twitter and stuff instead because I was so bored by it. Because the action in the game itself is so much more fun.
Owned. Owned.
Just a little off the top.
Dude looks like a heavy.
He's less likable than the heavy.
That's
That is like the weakest stab like that anybody has ever yelled in an action game.
well, it's right.
Senor Jack, what do you want with the Prime Minister? I want him dead.
The dialogue in this game is just so ridiculous.
Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful. What? Business ain't
Yeah,
got the
it's
same
par for the course. Sure.
What do you want with the Prime Minister? I want him dead, please, if I may.
Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living? This is your answer.
This is your answer.
Don't do it.
Like, I'm really glad that they got the voice of Raiden back in this, Quentin Flynn. Like, but he's just not good.
Not while he's still useful.
I mean, he can be good, but as Raiden, he's always like putting on the tough guy voice. But he comes off like as threatening as Zim. Oh man, I played this for about 2 hours on Revengeance mode.
Just this battle.
Just this boss, yep.
That's bad.
It's hard.
Maybe if you stopped running around in circles like a moron and just stabbed him.
I don't think you understand how you play this game.
I don't know.
He doesn't, but one day he will.
Yeah, when it's like $20.
'Cause he will
That'll
not
probably be
shut up
pretty
about how
soon.
much he wants to play it.
Pretty much.
I wish that the Xbox version had all the unlocks that the PS3 version did.
Had what?
The PS3 version has some like exclusive like DLC stuff.
Oh.
I just really like in this game that you almost always have control. Except during the quick time events, which are not usually that awful, and then you find yourself controlling it in the middle of it anyways. Turned into Chun-Li there for a second.
Why don't you button mash at all
What?
during the Sandatsu shit?
I don't know. It's just more fun to control how it slices. Also, I've never said the word Zandatsu out loud. It's so ridiculous.
It's great.
There, Bud Mash. Also, I'm in love with the soundtrack from this game.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
There's apparently a way to cut off the Metal Gear's tail, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Can you use
Did
it
you
as
get
a
a
weapon?
weapon?
No, it is not Dark Souls.
Ah,
Which, by the way, I finally got out of Blighttown.
nice.
It was with Mike's help, but that's not really relevant.
Did you kill what's her face?
The lava demon thing?
Yes.
No, that's...
Lag.
Yeah, it's the part that we were at. I want to cut off your tail! Give me that. Gotta get that tail. Okay,
It's
fine.
really difficult when you first start playing that game. Oh. Man, is she easy later. Like, after you played through it once.
What if you knock him down first and then don't Sandatsu him?
You don't have an option. Oops. I might die, because I've been digging around too much.
You got stepped on.
Oh, you should block the fucking blade. It's so awesome.
This raid is way more menacing than the one in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it's also a hell of a lot easier.
It's
Yeah.
also a hell of a lot bigger.
Well,
No, it's not.
There aren't like.
It's smaller.
700 of them.
This is way smaller than the one in Metal Gear Solid 2.
No?
Yeah, it absolutely is.
No.
Oh, good news, everyone. I'm at 100% health.
The one in fucking, like, Metal Gear 2.
Oh, I'm thinking of the hangar. Yeah, I guess that one is a little smaller.
I'm talking about, like, the fucking one that's on the ship.
Yeah. The harbor ship. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, God, it's so awesome.
Oil tanker.
As Boner mentions, yeah, it was 20 of them. It was awful.
Oh, yeah, and
In Metal Gear Solid 2.
on the shell.
Yeah. Well, were you on the shell, or were you on, that
I think
fucking...
at that point you're at
Arsenal.
gear.
Yeah.
But Arsenal gear is like underneath the shell.
Gotcha.
So,
Man, this is Year of the Snake. I should really play through all of the Metal Gear games and stream them.
You have way too much on your plate, dude.
I know. I'm like, I think I'm close to the end of Persona 4 at least. Which is probably some of the most fun I've had this year.
Okay.
Oh, did I just fast forward through that?
Maybe.
Whoops. Sorry, I've beaten this game a ton of times now.
Oh no. That is literally all the cutscene.
Okay.
It's like, oh, he walked 30 feet while we were fighting that.
Now you gotta go through parkour obstacle course.
Parkour, 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 parkour. Fuck stairs.
I really do love the fucking ninja run. It's awesome.
It's like Assassin's Creed, but more fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely faster. Oh god, another one.
It's the same one.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, it is. I didn't see you was missing limbs.
Barf.
I'm on his head. What?
Didn't the Ray in into like have a water laser thing?
Yep. I believe it's called a hydro laser. I made that up.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Or it could be a water laser.
Or it could be a hydro bomb.
No, couldn't Ted. Could.
Yeah, so fighting this with one-hit kills, kind of bullshit.
Yeah, you're supposed to use life hug, right?
Yeah, but then I don't do any damage to him.
That's not the thing.
I'm trying to beat this as fast as possible.
Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Oh, I'm gonna finish that bastard off. With the most ridiculous scene in the first 15 minutes of the game.
You know what would have been amazing promo for this game? If they hooked up with the Will It Blend people.
Strike a pose, Raiden. Oh, wait.
I love how Tracy him.
It's the only option it has left, man.
Pretty much.
Actually, I don't understand why it didn't like hold him in its mouth and then plasma laser its own face.
Suddenly I'm reminded of Bayonetta.
I still need to play through that.
I haven't
Yeah,
played it
actually,
all,
I
but
should play Bayonetta too because it's right up my alley.
Oh, I got an S rank. Neat.
really. Why are you posing so much, Ryan? Who are you posing for?
He's
posing
secretly
for
a
stuff.
super nerd, so...
Don't gotta pose for anybody. Just pose for yourself sometimes.
Man, I played a bunch of SimCity last night. Oh, SimCity 4.
Yeah.
Had a hell of a time getting it working, too.
But hey, if you
Used to
get
be
the new
perfect.
SimCity, you can get a free video game.
Yeah, it's actually tempting. If they were like, here's Dead Rising, or not Dead Rising, Dead Space 3, I'd consider it.
Oh man,
So you
Power
can
City.
microtransaction away microtransaction.
You can beat that entire game without microtransactions.
I know.
It's true. but it's still just the worst concept ever.
I just think it's funny.
Did I ever show you that clip where the game like loaded up enemies that were hostile during a cutscene?
Which game?
Dead Space 3.
Oh, no. That's
They,
awesome,
They shoot off Isaac's face, and so he's just like a torso.
though. That's awesome. During the cinematic?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So he like picks up this grenade with no arms and just like chucks it.
There's nothing funnier than the Left 4 Dead scene where it's like the beginning of the level and it's doing the intro and stuff, and they're like all talking, and all of a sudden a charger comes out and takes Coach in the first like second during the cinematic.
Yeah, that's really good. Ow.
It's a bad shave job. You should go back to school for that.
Yeah.
He seems to be so good at it. Look how pretty and shiny his head is.
Maybe he's just not good at
Okay, first of all, why did they wait until they were on this train to chain him up? Second, where did they get those chains?
Why did they unchain him?
Third, why did they wait at all?
Fourth, what is going on? Huh, I get it. Mind if I cut in? Because he's got a sword?
That is a lot of blood.
I gotta tell you guys, this game is a cut above the rest.
Stop it.
And I knocked over my headphones. Whoops, or my microphone. Out of my way!
It's all yours, Sam.
Oh, this music.
I wish I could hear it.
You've heard it.
I know, but I
Oh, I've seen this.
Fun fact, if you don't actually walk towards them, he'll walk towards you. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. It looks really awesome.
Not half bad. Still.
I do hate battles in games where you are going to die no matter what, but I do like that I can hold my own for a while against him. Like, that's more fun, at least.
Yeah. I like those battles where you're unlikely to win, but, you know, sometimes you can just do it.
Yeah.
Like that battle with Magus and Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Where I killed him, not realizing that I could get him in my party. Yeah, good times. I've actually still never had Magus as a party member.
That's that. I'm missing out on so many triangles.
Actually, there's a good one in Chrono Cross too, where you fight Lynx.
I just started Chrono Cross.
You can actually beat him, but then like after you beat him, it's like I'm gonna use magic now outside of battle and kill you anyway.
What a dick.
Okay, I finally let him kill me. I'm just like, meh. Shut up, Stan.
You deny your weapon its purpose.
Ow, my eye.
I love that.
It burns to
time for the sheath yet? I think it is.
My sword is a tool of justice.
I don't think so.
So what's the deal with that guy's sword? Is it heated? Is it a heat blade?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. I mean, his face wouldn't be bleeding if it was. The other
Well, it's
dude
not
is.
that hot.
It wouldn't be bleeding.
It's searing, but it's not singeing.
Cauterizing.
Yeah.
He's on fire, man.
I think that's because he just like fucking ran it through an oil tanker or something.
That's not an oil tanker.
Uh,
It's a train car, man. They don't carry oil in train
there
cars.
it is. There it comes.
That is pretty awesome.
Gun.
That's the best gunblade ever.
Yep.
Squall can suck it. Shit, not again. Always losing an arm, this one.
Fred, are you alright? You're almost clear of the tunnel.
What did you do it before?
Metal Gear Solid
Does
4, yeah.
blood turn back into blood and not like white?
See, they explain it kind of later in the game, because the white blood is like a fake blood that you can get for cyborgs. And you get that while you get that, you have your blood frozen. So at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, when he's like going back to his family and stuff, they put his blood back in him.
Oh.
And they don't really explain it in that much detail, but it's like enough little things along the way that it makes sense. What a well-placed end of the tunnel.
Lucky dip. Kept you waiting, huh?
I just got that reference. The kept you waiting, eh?
Down you go. Flares.
If he would have used the remote control missile instead, it wouldn't have been a problem.
You mean the Nikita?
Yeah.
I love that he had a
Flares, no problem. Beep, boop, boop, beep.
That's a lot of red jelly. Don't worry, kids. He just had a lot of strawberry jam.
The train car's full of it.